Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today I'm going to be going over the little bit of news we got over Cody Gakpo. Obviously the last time I did a video it was only rumoured that he was going to sign and like a deal had been announced, but now he is actually signed for Liverpool. Got some Caicedo news that has come out today, but it kind of links back to the summer, so it makes a lot of sense. Bobby Firmino contract and Enzo Fernandez interest cooling. So where to start? Gakpo, let's start there. As I said, Boxing Day, last time I did a video, it was announced after the Liverpool game that we had reached an agreement with PSV Eindhoven for the signature of the player. And now yesterday, it was all confirmed. The player has signed for Liverpool. He's got his shirt number 18, which they said the last person to wear it was Minamino. But for me, the last great player to wear the number 18 for Liverpool was Gakpo, another Dutch forward for Liverpool who, well, for me, was one of my favourite players growing up as a kid. You know, hard-working, great work ethic. He just really got in and about and he just really drove Liverpool forward as a winger and as a forward. Played more as a winger than he probably would have liked to have done, but you know, that was under Rafa Benitez and we had even tighter purse strings back then, shall we say. But yeah, Gakpo, if Gakpo can bring anything like the work ethic and match it with his skill that he's got, then we're on to a winner here, guys. And an absolute steal as well at that price. 37 million. With add-ons that take it either, depending on which report you're reading, up to 44 to 50 million. Is an absolute steal, as I say, considering Man United thought they were going to sign the player. And they were being quoted prices around 60 million for the guy after the World Cup he had. So hats off to Julian Ward for that. Great signing for Liverpool. We needed one, especially with Jota and Diaz's injury being as bad as it is. And to be fair, guys, I think the Diaz injury may be a little bit worse than we've been told. So maybe that is why we've actually pulled the trigger on Gakpo, who was initially, in my opinion, going to be a summer signing, all being well. Now, let's talk about Firmino, because Firmino, couldn't get the name out then. Firmino, guys, because in the press conference today, Klopp was asked, is the Gakpo signing going to have any sort of effect on Firmino's future? Now, we know Firmino's contract runs out in the summer, and many people have speculated that now we've signed Gakpo, we're just going to let Firmino go. Well, Klopp has said today that he would like Bobby to stay, and the decision is all his. Now, I've seen a few things around today, and I believe them to be true, that Juve and Atletico Madrid are circling around Bobby Firmino at this moment in time to sign him on a free transfer come the end of the season. In my opinion, I believe Liverpool probably have offered him a deal if Klopp is openly speaking like that. So, and he's basically saying the decision is all down to Firmino. If he wants to stay, there's a contract on the table. If he wants to go, the club can't stand in his way because his contract's running out. So, yeah, let's wait and see what happens with that, guys. I'd like Bobby to stay. I'd like Bobby to potentially retire at Liverpool. You know, if we keep the injury track record going that we've got at the moment with the forwards, you know, then we're going to need all the numbers that we can get. So next up, we'll go on to Enzo Fernandez. I believe that Liverpool have cooled their interest in the player, and I think that it was technically all down to the price. I think maybe Liverpool were hoping they could get like a structured deal in place for a little bit lower, but it seems like Benfica are standing to their 120 million fee this window, and have also said that they're going to stand to it in the summer. Now, there's been rumours coming out that Chelsea are going to do something like they did with Nkunku, where they will pay over the release clause, but will only do it in instalments. Now, that all depends now whether or not if that can be accepted. I do not think legally, if an offer is offered structurally that is more than the release clause, that Benfica are obliged to accept it. I think the release clause is only got to be accepted if it's offered in full. So we'll wait and see what happens on that. But I do believe that Liverpool are no longer in the race for Enzo Fernandez just due to the price and potentially better options elsewhere, which leads me to Caicedo from Brighton. Now, for those of you that may already know, I believe, in my opinion, I believe the rumours that came out during the back end of the summer window that we offered a bid for this player in the summer window, which was rejected on deadline day. Now, I think this is going to be a bit longer getting this one over the line if it's going to be done. Don't expect it to be done within a couple of days. at this moment in time. You know, obviously things can change. We saw what happened with Gakpo, but as things stand, I don't think we're going to see this one done as quickly as Gakpo. You know, Brighton have got no reason to sell. They'll just put a price up that they think is, you know, the correct price for the player, and they won't sell for anything less. Would we be able to set up like again another structural deal that Liverpool is very well known for doing nowadays? You know, we've got the Jota deal, which, if I remember correctly, we didn't pay anything that first year, and we started paying it yearly after that. The Thiago deal, which was 20 odd million, whatever it was, and I think we just paid 5 million per season that his contract is with us. And we've got the Nunes deal as well that we got last summer, which is again structured deal. I think they're probably looking to get something like that done with Caicedo. The guy is on $3,500 a week, rumoured to be anyway. So he'll want the move, and if he can put pressure on Brighton to make the move happen, then I think we could be onto a winner here. You know, the guy could come in and be like a bit of extra support for in the number 6 role for Fabinho. My blank then, apologies. And I do think that it's something that we've needed for a long time to come in, is revitalisation into that midfield, get some youth in there. I think it could potentially also play the 8, you know, in the position that Henderson plays at the moment, which would be good, because I don't think Henderson can do what he did a couple of seasons ago for 90 minutes now over multiple games a week. So we definitely need some midfielders in, and especially with what we've got leaving in the summer, we just need more numbers in there, guys. You know, Keita's going, Milner's going, Ox is going. We just need 3 midfielders. So, you know, in press conference today, Klopp's not ruled out any more signings, which again is very strange. Like, we've had a very strange month with Klopp with transfers, don't you think? Where normally in the past, he'd just outright say, oh, you know, maybe we'll see what we can do. We'll see what. Whereas now he's kind of just like, oh yeah, we'll do the right thing if we can get it done. You know, we'll get the right thing done. And yeah, let's see what happens, guys, with Caicedo. But that would probably, I think, in my opinion, that is the next player Liverpool are looking at signing. Doesn't mean they're going to sign him. Could get somebody else, like Caicedo could be the number 1 choice, and we could end up with another player if we can't get that one over the line. But I do believe Liverpool will sign a midfielder before the end of the January transfer window. Who knows? Could be 2, depending on how the deal is structured for Caicedo. It'd be good if we could get 2, wouldn't it? Get them numbers in. But let's wait and see what happens there, guys. And I think that's it for today, guys. That's everything I'm going to cover right now. There might be a few changes to the channel that I'm going to try and do, like try and make my videos a little bit more entertaining for you, a bit more eye-catching. I'm going to try and learn a few more things. You know, I've learned how to make that new thing that's just popped up at the beginning of this video. So I'm going to try and get a few more things self-taught to myself to get a bit more interactive with you guys. But yeah, put a comment down below anyway. Let me know what you think on all this news that I've covered off today. Give the video a like if you've liked it. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. And I'll catch you in the next one.